Ryan Frost, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Cam Collier.
Cam Collier.
Johnson at second with nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under it and makes the catch.
Batting third.
Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. High fly ball to right field. And that'll do it. 1 out, runner at second base. Here's the second baseman, Francisco Urbaez. 1-2 offering. In the air to center. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting.
Frost stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitcher. On cruise control right now. And it gets through for a hit, their first of the ball game. And that extends the inning.
Hit hard. Good job.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly doing something right at the plate. In the dirt, but blocked. And 1-2. Fly ball left field. And that's that. 1 out and the base is empty.
First baseman, Ryan.
This broadcast is sponsored by Schnoll Swords and Smithy. Whether it's a quick cuirass tune-up or a full repair job from helm to sabaton. Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there. And it is gone. A towering blast. 6th homer of the season. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. And at first with 1 gone. And now, Alfredo Duno. And here's the 0-2. To the right side, Frost. To second, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Next up, the designated hitter, John Singleton. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Grounds it to short. On to first. Ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Two on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Mike Jarvis. 2-1 pitch. And foul ball. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Ryan Frost. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Out in front, ripped foul. Runner at second here and one away. And there's a hit.
Pick it up.
Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Oh boy, when it's from the bat, you smoke.
Now the third baseman, Richie Lopez. Runner at first, one away. Oh, great stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Rowdy Rodriguez.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but kept it close. And a fine job keeping it close right there. One out, runners at first and second. Gets him looking. Now 2 away. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Rodriguez.
Keep it going, keep it going. Watch out for us.
Swings, and this one's lifted high and deep to left. It's back there. Hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Terrific catch. Bottom of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. Ripped into the outfield. And that's just foul. From bespoke masonry to soundproofing, your basement deserves the best. Montresor Basement Design can help every home, from a one-bedroom to a classical palazzo.
Come on.
Basement's so good, even your worst enemies won't leave. One gone. One away and a runner at first. Here's the catcher, Fred Meyer. Chopper to the left side. One at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Stepping in. Bases clear. 2 gone. Trying to get it rolling. This one to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Digs in, looking to close the gap. Rally time. Can't get there, and it deflects away. Runner around third. Scores on that one. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. This one the other way. Gets down, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. So 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Rowdy Rodriguez. In the dirt, but blocked. Two-one pitch upcoming. Labeled on a line to center. That is the inning. Runner at first, Ryan Frost digs in now. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. Hammers this one in the air deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 7th homer of the year. And they inch closer. It's 9-5. So he keeps the hot stretch going by homering in a 4th straight game. He's on some kind of tear. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. So 2 down. Rowdy Rodriguez, the next to hit. And the 1-2. This one in the air to right. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. One down. Now at the plate, Ryan Frost. 3 hits in the loss last night. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. That one socked to left field. And it one-hops the wall. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. He was all over that one. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. And the 3-2 offering. And ball four, 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman, Richie Lopez.
Richie Lopez.
Line, and that's a base knock. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice, compact bat path on that swing, and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Slides, got it. Fires to first. In the dirt, picks it for the out. And so up next, Ryan Frost. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that... And he swings and lofts one to deep center. And it's off the top of the wall. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Jorge Ruiz getting ready to hit.
Ruiz.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Richie Lopez.
Next up for the Trash Pandas, Richie Lopez. In the dirt, but kept it close.
Return now, no one better.
Got the strikeout. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. This one in the air to right. Ball moving under it. And makes the catch. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Called out on strikes. That ends the inning and
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Need you right now. Keep it going.
swing and a ball belted left field. And it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. In there, runner scores. The 5-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Runner at second here with 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Jorge Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. On the ground, right side.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Whips it to first in time. And Ryan
Now
Frost
batting,
will hit
the
next.
designated hitter,
And he's not
Ryan.
just a power hitter who sells out for homers. He does a great job to cover the whole plate and make good contact. This is the kind of batter you can build a lineup around at any level. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. The pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a double. Makes it a 4-hit game. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Man at second, one away. Next to hit, Jorge Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Shoots this one on the right field line. Base hit into the outfield.
Stand up, stand up.
Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Richie.
Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Richie Lopez. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Now a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. Run scores. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Digging in for the lookouts, Cam Collier. Grounder to short. Rodriguez. Off-balance speed. There's one. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game. Great game at the plate, and he's certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, Mystique. Chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street. Scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease. Rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones of Buelas. Jesus can't. Who is that? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Rick, Ghost, and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel a tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. Already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my... The illest style right here. Till I got white hair, getting foul type stares. We ahead light years. We come out the stars. So let the start. Turn the light switch off. Drive a block, switch cars. Toss a face mask and gloves. Pulled another on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Premiere you my because we became the men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations, or maybe they always knew while tying up our baby shoes what was waiting that brood and the souls of a chosen few. This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. My life is real.
Ryan Frost, recently acquired in a trade, will look to prove his worth in this one. It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Springfield Cardinals. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Ryan Frost. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Bash down the right side, but foul. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 1 away on the drop, 3rd strike. So tough when a pitcher unleashes a splitter after a fastball. In the box, you're thinking, here comes another heater. You let the swing go, and all of a sudden the string's been pulled, and you flailed ahead of it. Next one's popped in the air into right. Honeyman moving in on this one and makes the catch. 2 away here, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Gabriel Gonzalez.
Ball.
That one's in there, and the count even 1-1. High fly to center. Baez moving under it. Gets there. Got it. Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Frost. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Currently working on a 13-game hitting streak. This one's crushed deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. An absolutely titanic shot. 8th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 2-0. Tack on 1 more to his hitting streak, and he does it in fine fashion with the dinger. He's clearly locked in right now. This broadcast is sponsored by Thad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. Top half of the second from Springfield.
No, that's a ball.
Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Here's the 1-2 offering. Way high. Next offering is upstairs. Challenge from the pitcher. He thought that was a strike. Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 3-2 pitch. Pops this one up.
You.
1 away.
That is it. The second baseman,
Jarrell Ortega will hit next.
That's a strike.
Ortega batting 5th today, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2022. Swings through that one for strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Got to protect the zone. even if it's a little larger than usual. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Jake Rucker. Bounce to the left side. Harris. And there's 1 down.
Ball.
1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. So digging in, Noah Cardenas.
Ha!
2 outs, base is empty. And a strike, good fastball, 98 miles an hour. That's a mistake, letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if you swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back.
Heads up,
And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Ryan Frost. Foul ball there. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch.
Attaboy, go hard,
And
go
that's
hard.
a fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. What a treat to watch him swing the bat lately. He's making great contact like he did right there. Blaze Jordan, the next to hit. 1-0, here's the pitch. In the dirt, but blocked. And the pitch. Here's a high chopper. That's an out. Now it's the second baseman, Noah Mendlinger.
Noah Mendlinger.
One-two offering. Got it. Now 2 out. Might be a case here of the batter just locking up a bit. That curve was in a pretty hittable spot, but still got strike 3 looking. Man at second with 2 down. Now a flare off the bat. Reaching down, makes the catch. Ready to go again, facing the heart of this lineup. Challenge accepted.
Mendez.
Ha!
The next
No, that's
offering
too
misses.
high.
So a ball and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. In the air, along the left field line. And it drops in. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
You beat it out.
Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Well, he flared that out into shallow left, and it's a really tough ball for the third baseman and left fielder to get to, as you saw. That's a fluky base hit. Mendez at second with nobody out. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Just missed.
No.
Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. And again on 1 and 2. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Now a fly ball to right center. Honeyman on the move to the alley. And makes the catch. Runner tags at second. So up next, Gabriel Gonzalez. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, and he makes an incredible catch. Wow. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. Breaking ball in there for a strike. I'm sure he's not thrilled about giving up the run on the sac fly. Now he has to focus on ending this inning and giving his teammates a chance to reciprocate. This one in the air, center field. And that's that. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Jarrell Ortega.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. The 0-1.
Ball.
That
Ball.
one close, ruled a ball. That catches the zone for a strike. 2-2. Runner at first, nobody out. So
That's
now a
down.
full count with another power hitter waiting on deck. That's such a tempting pitch with 2 strikes. I'm impressed he took it. Liner, base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Guillermo Cabrera. 2nd appearance of the season. And that one fouled off. Cross measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2025. Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Grounder
Foul.
left side, and that's just foul. Now here's the 0-2. Ripped, but it curls foul. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd base line. 0-2, rocks and fires. Fair ball. Around first and heading for second. Throw comes into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH.
Now batting. First
Next up for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan.
Jordan.
Hey, big moment, we need you. Here we go.
Ground ball to 3rd base. And there's one down.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman, Noah Mendlinger.
1 out and a runner at 2nd. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Noah Mendlinger.
Come on, big guy. Drive in those runs.
0-2 now. Out to short. Houston. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 1, Travis.
2 down and a runner at 2nd base. Next to hit, Travis Honeyman. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. 1 runner left stranded, but they're up 3-2. He hammers this one to deep center field, and you can forget it. A no-doubter. It is gone. Blasted that one out of here. 9th homer of the year, 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-2. We've seen him excel against right-handed pitching this year, and here's just another example. Clearly very confident in that swing. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Ryan Frost. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. That one is absolutely pummeled. That's pretty far back. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. 2 runs in now. Relay, throw home. How about that? Clears the bases. And he just missed hitting that one out of here. Sure seemed like it had enough pop off the bat. Just didn't get it at the right launch angle. Great swing, though. Blaze Jordan digs in now. And ball 4,
first base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. And the next batter, Noah Mendlinger.
The 2nd baseman, Noah Mendlinger.
Three balls, 2 strikes. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Digging in for the Cardinals, Travis Honeyman. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner to right. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags from 3rd. He's in on the sac fly, and it's an 8-run lead. Here's the 2nd baseman, Jarrell Ortega.
Jarrell Ortega.
And now the 2-1. Up the middle. And that'll do it. Frost was fantastic at the dish in this ballgame and had a respectable outing on the mound, too. I came away very impressed by his composure on both sides of the ball. The pitching was solid enough, but the way he hit in this one was the real highlight. Nice job out there. Ryan Frost, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Next up for the Cardinals, Ryan Frost. Frost was unreal in his last game, driving in a whole bunch of runs. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Wastes no time on this one. Home run number 10 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Man on at first, Ryan Frost getting ready to hit. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Hot shot to 3rd. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Digging in, trying to rattle this pitcher. Really has these hitters in a funk so far in this one. Grounder to the left
Foul.
side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2, and the delivery. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Two outs and nobody aboard. Battling here, fouls it away. And again on 0-2.
That's
And
foul.
foul ball. What a battle, and after 5 straight foul balls, you gotta wonder who's gonna win this one. The windup and the pitch. That one hammered but pulled foul. Easy to see that he was ready for the heater, but a touch too early. Some very loud contact, though. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. No question he's feeling it right now at the plate. Every swing he takes, you better hold your breath because it feels like something big will happen. Swing, soft line drive. Play made, that ends the inning. One runner left on base. Score stays tied, 1-1. Up now, just one swing from tying this one up or taking the lead. Out in front with the swing, that's strike one. The Cardinals, with the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Out in front, ripped foul. Now here's the 0-2. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. And the tying run at second. That one is foul. We'll see another. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there. Sliced hard, but foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. The batter's frustrated knowing that one nearly left the yard, but the pitcher can breathe a bit easier. He's been given new life in this at-bat. Gets a piece, stays alive. Oh-2, rocks and fires. And a base hit right there.
Find the ball.
And they hold the tying run at third. Threw up the stop sign even with 2 away. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Blaze Jordan now at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Tag deep. They move into the lead in the 8th. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy. He maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's in and out of the glove. The underhand flick. Force it second, and they get the out. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. 1-2, here's the pitch. Grounds this one to the right side. And that's the ball game. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MI-SSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied. Get the
Ryan Frost has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. is the Wichita Wind Surge, taking on the Springfield Cardinals. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Ryan Frost, the next to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Foul ball there. The 0-1 offering. Hard hit left side. And there's 2 down. And this one could be extra bases. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. In at second with an RBI double. So digging in, Noah Mendlinger.
Second baseman, Noah Mendlinger.
Popped in the air, left field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Off the schneid now that the first hit is in the books. That can really weigh on a player when you struggle to get that first hit to open a season. Time to shake it off and move forward.
Nobody better.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing, soft line drive. Makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Zach Levinson.
Zach Levinson digs in now.
Better, clutch up.
And the 2-2. In the dirt, but kept it close. Nice job behind the dish. Runners on the bases with 2 already across. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit, and a run comes in. Picks himself up an RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. One down.
Now
Ryan Frost getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Frost.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Frost, 23 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. And that one fouled off. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Rip to third. And there are 2 down. 2 down and a runner at second base. Digging in for the Wind Surge, Jake Rucker. Up the middle. That's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Foul ball there. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. And that one fouled off. And here's the 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hard hit to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up next. Springfield. 1 out and a runner at second. Brian Acuna will hit next. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. Fires to second, too late, and he's got a double. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. This next at bat looms very large. That one hammered but pulled foul. That's a bummer for the batter. So close to a homer, only for it to go foul. This one is labeled. Pretty deep. Gone, and that's the ball game. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. The 11th of the year. A fantastic showing all around, and then he put the exclamation point on it with the walk-off to make it really special. What a game. Delivered some walk-off home run magic last game, coming through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Ryan Frost now at the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Foul ball there. On 0-1, the delivery. And that one fouled off. One out and the base is empty. On the ground, and that's just foul. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. That's gotta feel good. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently. A lot of good at-bats. When you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. The run will score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Ryan Campos.
Number 41.
Make something happen for us.
In the air to left, Gonzalez glides in towards the infield and makes the catch. As they escape, one away and a runner at first. Next up for the Wind Surge, Noah Cardenas. Here's a chopper up the middle. The flip, there's one. To first, nice pick, double play, that's the inning. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's Disposal Service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Bottom of the fifth here in Springfield. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Frost. Back in the first inning, he delivered a solo shot that I'm sure he's looking to build on here.
I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yak, I'm
That one ripped into right center. Back there, and it'll bang off the wall. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. He's just unconscious at the plate these days. Another big game here. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result. Looper into right field. Oh, gloves it.
Now batting, the catcher, number 41.
Two down and a runner at second base. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Ryan Campos. In the dirt, but blocked. Swing and a high fly to left. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Gets there, got it. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Rucker. The 0-1. On the ground to first, Frost. There's one, and it's a double play to end the ball game. Frost made some big contributions for them in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. One down. Next to hit, Ryan Frost. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Smash to the left side. And 2 away now.
Batting third.
Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Ryan Frost. 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Are you sick and tired of paying too much for your trail mix? Then you need to buy a big bag of Thrifty Garmola's discount granola. Taste the savings with every bite. Runner at first, 1 away. That's a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Now batting, second
And
baseman,
now, Noah Mendlinger.
Mendlinger.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
Tapped out in front of the plate.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Throw home.
No, he's in there.
Time. The run scores. And they cut the lead to 2. That's a very close play at the plate, but he was going on contact from third base.
Now batting,
That, combined with a good jump on the play, gave him enough of an edge to come home and score. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. In there, picks up the K.
Now batting,
Huge K
the
there.
regular, number 5.
Next up for the Cardinals, Colton Ledbetter.
Ledbetter.
The pitch. Fly ball, right field. And that ends the inning. Stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitcher. On cruise control right now. Smashes this one to deep left center. It's got a chance, but won't get there. It's into the gap. Now a relay to second. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. 2 down and a runner at second base. And here is Noah Menlinger. The 1-1 offering. In the dirt, but kept it close. Tapped softly to the right side.
All right, stand up, stand up.
And that ends the inning. 2 away and a runner at first. And now the DH, Ryan Frost. Out in front, ripped foul. Swing and a drive. It's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Every time he steps in the box these days, it's appointment viewing. You don't want to miss a single swing because he's just locked in. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Noah Menlinger. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Amick under it and makes the catch. They limit the damage here. They get a run. To the top of the order we go. Blaze Jordan digs in now. 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball to right field. Briseno moving under this one. And that'll do it. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. Ryan Frost, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season.
Takes off more than it came to.
It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Ryan Frost. Here's a closer look. Frost has the ball to start this one. We'll look to get ahead and get in a rhythm. Jake Rucker, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike 1. Not even close there. And a big swing and a miss. I don't know how you catch up to that one. Got it. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the center fielder, Henry Mendez.
That one finds the corner. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Jaime Ferrer.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's even up. That was gas down the middle, but the swing was still late. Might have to start the hands a little earlier to connect on that one. Comes up empty, strike 2. Barely misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. first. Digging in for the Cardinals, Ryan Frost. And that one fouled off. Frost with 3 extra base hits in his last game. Foul ball there. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one
That's
down
foul
the
ball.
line, and it goes just foul. And again on 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. Mitchell Leahy leading things off and takes a strike. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That's some serious mustard on that fastball. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Gurovic has this one sized up. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Number 8, Jarrell Ortega.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Nobody saves you money on breakfast like Thrifty Garmola's Discount Granola.
No.
Buy their smorgasbord sack for just $100 per year and load it up every month with up to 60 pounds of granola. Close, but called a ball. Frost will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned. So they still have both challenges. 1 out and the base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's the catcher, Bucky Riley. Had the day off yesterday. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1.
That one in there. And the count 1-2. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. One, 2 now. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He rides.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ooh, he missed a chance to do damage there. 0-2 now. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Riley, the runner at first with 2 out. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Lifted in the air to right center. And that is out number 3. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. At the plate, Brian Acuna.
Brian Acuna.
Steve Ride.
Ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
Ball inside.
We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. That's in there. That is strike two. Good eye on that pitch. And he'll challenge from the mound. Thought that was a strike. And the call stands. It was a ball. They've only got one challenge remaining. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Nobody out and a runner at first. Got it. One gone. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. Just can't catch up to the heat. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Next one's popped in the air into right. Hauls it in on the run. Here's the center fielder, Henry Mendez. Rolled out to second in the first AB. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Swings through that one for strike two. Top of the third, no score. And that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. Now here's the 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And here's the 0-2. Ball one there. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. Grounder to third. Fair ball! Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single. And they lead by 2. 2 outs and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Mitchell Leahy. Close one, but doesn't get the call. And he delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. That ends the inning. So 2 down. Frost, the next to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That one hammered but pulled foul. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. Two outs and nobody aboard. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A towering blast. 13th homer of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's a 2-1 game. And he extends that nice hitting streak another game with that swing. He looks really locked in. Clearly, he's not just stringing singles together during this streak. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th inning, Mason Burns. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Frost steps in, trying to shake things up. Total dominance on the mound so far. And that one fouled off. Frost, 23 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Belted to left. He's gonna touch them all. This one is way gone. It's another long ball in this game. 14th of the year, 2nd home run of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-2. Some homers just sound different, and that's a prime example right there. That baseball was wrecked. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out.
Now batting.
So up next, Ryan Frost, and he's already left the yard twice with his most recent homer coming in the 5th inning. Now with a chance to make it a 3-homer game. The Cardinals with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Swing and a miss. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. The throw home. It's offline and the run scores. And now they trail by 1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Still nobody out. Got the strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Honeyman. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The Cardinals with the potential winning run at the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a rocket. High, deep. This one's gonna go. Out of here. Ball game. And the Cardinals walk it off. They win it 7-6. Clearly the hero in this one. A stellar pitching performance and came through to give him the walk-off win. Incredible. I mean, are you kidding me? Not only was he dominant on the mound, but when they needed him most, he delivered in the clutch and gave them the W. Take a bow, kid.
Someone call a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die.